What is going on, Raider Soda Dragon here? Welcome, and I hope you guys are doing well. So today I want to talk about the infamous Jade Serpent skin. I would say this is a controversial issue, but that would mean that there are divided opinions on it, and it doesn't really seem to be. Everyone seems to hate it. Well, except for me. Let me give you some reasons why I actually don't hate this $50 Jade Serpent skin with no new animations, and why I actually think it's a good thing. In fact, I hope a ton of people buy this. So firstly, why do most people hate this Jade Serpent skin? Well, firstly, it's just a skin. It's not even any new animations. Plus, it's 50 bucks for something that is not game impacting at all. Asking people to pay 50 bucks sounds like a lot. I think if the skin was $20, then there would be a lot less hate. I think this $50 price point caught a lot of people off guard. So what do I think about this first issue, this starting price point? Well, Raid is the most expensive game I have ever played. I'm a gamer and I play a lot of games, but as far as the ones I played, none of them can hold a candle to Raid's pricing. And of course, why are Raid's prices so high? Well, because they have no competition, none at all. There are no other mobile RPGs that look like Raid. Zero. I would categorize all other mobile RPGs as basically falling under two different art styles. The first here is going to be your anime inspired art style. So like you can see here with Epic 7, mobile anime styled RPGs are a dime a dozen. The competition is fierce because of how many tens of thousands of anime style RPGs there are out there. Next up, guys, we've got our second very common type of mobile RPG aesthetic, and I would call this a more cartoony or World of Warcraft-esque aesthetic. And this cartoony WoW inspired art style is found in a ton of mobile RPGs, just like our anime inspired RPGs. So anime inspired RPGs are a dime a dozen, and WoW inspired RPGs are a dime a dozen. But all of a sudden we get to Raid, and what do we see? Neither anime inspired graphics nor World of Warcraft inspired graphics. Here we see mature, adult, serious, but imaginative art styles. And this is why Raid has no competition. Every other mobile RPG out there looks like either anime or WoW. So as far as Raid's specific niche, in particular its art style, it has no competitors. It is its own monopoly. So what do you think monopolies charge for their products? The answer is, like any other monopoly, very expensive prices. So this $50 price point did not surprise me at all. Once again, Raid is the most expensive game I've ever played, and there's absolutely no reason for them to not charge a premium for literally every part of this game. Now I know what you guys are saying. Well, Raid is pretty dumb because you know what? If they would have charged $10 for this, then a ton more people would have bought it and they would have gotten more money in the end. Well, that may be the case, but you know, Raid is really good at doing one thing: getting people to pay them money. So you better bet there was a lot of research that went into finalizing this price point for this pack. It doesn't mean they can't change it in the future, but let's not pretend that Raid is like just some guy deciding things. It's a team of people that have made hand over fist a ridiculous amount of money, and they're very good at it. So there's probably a lot of research behind this particular price point. So no, I don't hate this price point. It was to be expected. Even if the skin was $100, I still wouldn't hate it. Here's why. Hypothetically, let's say you said to me, you know what, Lamborghini prices have gone up a ton and now they cost $30 million. You know what, that piece of information I don't love or hate, I don't really care about. It's irrelevant to me. Why? Because I would never buy a Lamborghini. So I don't care about the price point. And it's not just because I don't have enough money to buy a Lamborghini. Honestly, if I had enough money to do it, I still wouldn't. Honestly, I wouldn't. So I don't care how much they cost. And it's the same thing with this Jade Serpent skin. I would never pay for a skin. It's just the way I am. So I don't care if it costs 50 bucks, 100, 200. It doesn't matter to me because I would never buy it. Now, do I have enough money to buy this? Yes, but I would never buy it. So it really doesn't matter how expensive it would be. Now, I totally understand for those of you out there who wanted to buy a new skin but hoped it would be reasonably priced, that you would be disappointed with this $50 price point. I 100% get it. Yeah, if you wanted to buy skins, of course, $50 is a bit steep. But in any case, that's why initially I didn't have any hate over this skin or this price point, because really it's not something that I would ever be into. At best, when you fight someone in the arena with one of these skins, yeah, it looks really cool. But if you're the owner of the skin, You only see the backs. I mean, it's really not worth it to me if you're the owner. But yeah, if you want to buy them, go for it. It gives me something nice to look at when I fight you in the arena. All right, guys, on to my second point. Not only do I not hate this price and this skin, I actually like it. And I hope a lot of you guys buy it. Like for reals. I honestly hope this Jade Serpent skin is super successful for Raid. So you guys might be thinking, how can you say this? Are you paid by Raid to promote their Jade Serpent skin? Of course the answer is no. I'm not even in their official content creator program. I don't get a dime from Raid. Then why do I want a ton of people to buy this skin then? Well, there are a few reasons for this. So guys, just imagine with me for a second, before this Jade Serpent skin came out, there's a group of executives all in a room. They're Raid executives and they're trying to figure out how to make more money from Raid. What would the answer be among these executives? Well, it'd be to charge more. Well, for what? For what we sell. Well, what does Raid sell that is before this Jade Serpent skin? Well, they sell things like gear, they sell energy, they sell money, they sell chickens, they sell gems, things like this. I'm going to call these game impacting resources. So before this Jade Serpent skin, the only things you could buy from Raid were game impacting resources. And if they wanted to increase their profits, the only way for them to do this would be to raise the prices on these game impacting resources. So am I cool with this? No, because sometimes I buy them. I don't want Raid increasing the prices on these resources. Plus, because of these game impacting resources, you get the free to play versus pay to win debate. On the one hand, we want Raid to be free or free to play friendly, but on the other hand, we know they have to charge something for their product. They have to get paid somehow, or else we'll have no game to play. So yes, we want Raid to make money, but unfortunately the only way they had to make money was to give people game impacting resources, and for some people, especially free-to-play players, that seemed unfair. So now let's go back to that Jade Serpent skin. All of a sudden Raid has a way to make money with zero impact on the game. Guys, this is absolutely huge. Think about it. Before this, the only way Raid could make money was to charge for game impacting resources, and that gave some players that could buy it an unfair advantage. Now all of a sudden people can buy this Jade Serpent skin, Raid can get paid, and there is zero impact on the game. And think about this too. Now if Raid wants to increase their profits, they don't have to drive up the prices of those game impacting resources that a lot of us sometimes buy. Now they can increase the prices, or they can make more skins. Yes, skins, those things that don't affect us at all. So guys, this is absolutely great. This is a way for Raid to make money without giving some players an unfair advantage. And if Raid wants to increase their profits, now they don't necessarily have to increase the prices of those game impacting resources, because now there is a non-game impacting resource in the game, namely skins, and they can upcharge those if they want to increase their profits. So guys, I hope these skins are very, very successful, and I'm 100% behind them. Now, do I think if these skins are very successful that they may drop the prices of those game impacting resources like shards, gems, or energy? No, I don't. Raid will never drop their prices, ever. They have no competition. They're a monopoly. There's no reason that they should ever drop their prices. But I hope at least they keep them the same. So hopefully we don't see any price increases for those game impacting resources. And hopefully those skins take up the brunt, at least in the future, of their revenue from Raid. So that is my position, guys. Not only do I not hate this Jade Serpent skin, and even its price point, I like it a lot. And I wish they would release more skins. And I don't care if it's $100 a skin. I'm all for it. The more money they make on skins, the less reason they have to jack up the prices on game impacting resources. Make sure to let me know in the comments what you think about what I've said today. And if you haven't yet, like, subscribe, and share. Turn on all notifications. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.